The 2026 MXGP World Championship has already visited 5 new or at least unfamiliar venues in the opening 12 rounds of the season, with Montevarchi, Johannesburg and Fox Hills being amongst the latest additions. But from here on in, it's pretty much going to be familiar territory, as the last 6 rounds of the season head to the same venues as where we were last year, starting with the iconic circuit of Loket in the Czech Republic.
Coming back to Locket then, the circuit now going to be hosting its 29th Grand Prix since 1995. During that time, we've had 53 different riders stand on the top step of the podium, or just 53 winners on the top step of the podium, if you like. With the most successful being Joel Smets, Tony Cairoli and Stefan Everts. They all have 4 wins apiece. Jeffrey Hurlings and Roman Fevre both looking to equal that this weekend at the Serpentini, Loketski Serpentini, whatever you call it, Daniel Craig's backyard. Who has the the best advantage, the best chance to do so? You don't know, but the momentum's certainly running with Jeffrey at the moment. Simon Längenfelder's season has been well documented on Behind the Gate this season so far. 4 podiums at the start of the year, nothing for 6, and then he's just starting to find a little bit of consistency again. And that was never more evident than when he won his 3rd qualifying race here this weekend, 3 in a row as well. But here, maybe just a little bit different, because didn't make the best start. For many years, riders say it's not the easiest place to pass, a little bit one line, this, that and the other. However, Simon Längenfelder did make passes, he did make his way through, so that made that win even the more impressive.
I could make it happen, I think from 6th to 1st. That was a good one. I'm happy with that. So
did you hear your fans going crazy?
I could hear them in front of the finish line. Yeah. They are crazy. I think I need almost like a mask to go there in the sighting lap.
What a start to the weekend now. Roll on to tomorrow.
That's cool. That's actually 3 quali race wins in a row. From 0 to 3. That ain't too bad.
Something's changed.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, man, see you tomorrow.
Let's go for tomorrow.
Well, yeah, the year for Simon so far has been a little bit ups and downs. I think, like everybody could see, he started really hot and going, let's say, with several wins in the beginning of the year. But then somehow the confidence went down a little bit. But yeah, lately he's back there, I would say, and yeah, it looks like he has a special preference for Saturday, because that has been going really well. He was riding, for example, in Loket. He had a really good flow going. So yeah, nothing to say about that.
It is for sure tricky, yeah. With carrying the #1 plate, I think that isn't really a big weight on me. I feel confident with it, but yeah, somehow it still turns out that it is more hard to defend that championship than to win the first one. But you also need to say I've been in that class for a long time. To finally get that World Championship title took also some time, so to defend in it the first year is a hard one as well. So I for sure hope to still gain some points and see what turns out. But for now, we just need to focus on every race, try to make every race start and every moto count as much as possible for me, and then in the end we'll see.
Do you have any superstitions when you get ready? Is there a certain way you put kit on? Or?
The right boot first, huh?
Right boot always first.
Right boot comes first, the rest is...
is okay. Because right side you get the turtle, you know. That needs to be ready.
Makes sense.
And Langenfelder, they dispute the Fox Holeshot, but on the exit of the turn, it looks like it's Langenfelder. Oh, I tell you what, he gets squeezed carnage through the first couple of corners.
After a poor start from Camden McClellan, he wasted no time getting through the pack and getting on the rear end of his teammate.
McClellan does find his way down the inside. Captain McClellan moves up into 4th place. McClellan up to 3rd. Nice line there from McClellan into 2nd position in that right-hander. And McClellan all over the back of Perez. He knows he is on borrowed time here. McClellan charges down the inside. And he goes down. Perez, he was parked to the outside. He stayed up. McClellan went down. And Perez, who goes on to take the win in race 1. What a battle. What an outcome.
In Loket, the fresh water is really clean, huh? I've never been in it. It's brand new.
It looks like orange squash.
Oh, I'm a bit disgusted. At least it's cold.
Race 1 in the books.
I went out of the gate like a rocket. Then, I had one guy on the inside of me push me out a little, but was in 4th or 3rd, I don't know. And then I made one small mistake. Front went away and back to 5th. But I had a good feeling on this track. I think it's all about the feeling and confidence and not doubting, because this one doesn't really bite back hard, but you are so much on the edge of traction on the front and rear wheel that one small mistake can be the difference.
Me and my father, we started with motocross and also skiing. So till my 8th birthday, I was doing both. I was morning riding motocross, and in the evening I was going skiing, because I was racing both and I was in both. I was quite good. In the summer we went to Italy for the big steep hills, but then we realized it's not possible to do both on the level we wanted. So I had to decide to pick one and the second one leave behind. So as we can see, I choose motocross. It was always closer to my heart, and I think it was the right choice.
Julius Mikula has enjoyed a second full season in MX2 as he's returned to the Czech-based Ashtika KTM team. We've seen him get some fantastic starts, running up at the sharp end a few times. He has that pace and even scored a career best result of 4th overall in Trentino. Julius is going to be 20 years old in August, and I really do feel that the happy, cheerful young rider has a fantastic career ahead of him in this sport.
I had a really good start, and then few laps I went with them, but I had good pace to be P6, but I didn't have fast enough pace to go to top 5. They were still a little bit faster, but no, I'm happy with the riding now and everything, but for the second moto I want more. but yeah, no pressure on myself here. But yeah, I'm happy. I don't know.
Mikula goes down. He was trying to bang bars with the 99. Oh, Langenfelder runs him up the inside, and Langenfelder goes down hard. That right arm of Simon Längenfelder, the German, out of race 2, out of the Czech Grand Prix.
It's a huge opening on that inside, so I was like, I'm gonna take that. But yeah, for sure didn't went the way I wanted. Crashed and hurt the arm, so yeah, I couldn't really grab on with the right hand, because I think I got quite a hard hit onto the muscle. So unfortunately I had to retire from that race, but you know, sometimes those things happen, and yeah, that was for sure not a good move.
He muscles his way up the inside. Carlos Raceless now into 3rd place. Downhill and over the line, Liam Everts wins race 2. He takes his first race win of the season.
Holeshot at home, what can I say? Awesome. The riding was good at the beginning, but then I get really tired to the end, and I just wanted to survive from 10 minutes to go, and I was completely tired because I crashed in the 3rd corner and went basically from dead last almost, and to come back to 9, I think, was pretty good ride, but just wasn't enough energy to go to the 8 and 6, because those guys are fast. It doesn't matter, you have to start good and stay there for the first few laps, and I did not do that. I started good but crashed, but yeah, happy with this. It's gonna go to my collection, hopefully more coming soon.
I'm really happy, like, you know, before hardpack was really not my specialty. We worked a lot on this during the winter, and yeah, it's nice to have this podium finally, man. Like, I'm really happy.
Just a weekend of coming through the pack. Yesterday should have won the race, crashed. First moto, shoulda, coulda, woulda, crash again. So second moto I also started like rounded the corner dead last, so there's a lot of work to be done.
The weekend, not the best starts to be honest, especially Saturday. Made it back to 3rd. Today some regular starts, so I had to work pretty hard. Second moto, yeah, I was riding good, comfortable. Stayed in 2nd. Liam was riding really good, so yeah, settled for 2nd. But happy to take another overall win, and hopefully we can keep on this line.
Was pretty cool again to see everybody of the company there in Loket. It's not the first time we do it, but I'm always looking forward. because that really shows the interest of the company. It's also interesting for the employees to see how we work and stuff like that. And I think it also shows that yeah, we are working kind of as a family, even if we have the 3 teams, let's say the Carly team, the in-house team, what I call it, and the Husqvarna team. But we are really sharing a lot of information, working together a lot. But of course, on the other side, every team wants to win the championship, which is normal and which is good, I think, which is positive, because this keeps us motivated. And I think this internal competition, let's call it, makes us all stronger together as a company. And I'm, yeah, can only be pleased with that.
Who would you trust the least to drive one of these team trucks? Oh, so we're not going to give him the keys then? Okay, cool, got it.
As far as rookie seasons go, it's not been too bad a season for Andrea Adamo, of course, former MX2 world champion. He's been on the podium already once this year. And I think the second half of the season, we're really starting to see him grow as a rider. He's getting used to the power of the 450. I think it was in South Africa, and as I was leaving the track on Sunday evening, that he said to me, he doesn't think he's ever ridden a 450 as quick on a racetrack ever. So, you know, he's just still figuring out 1 or 2 things here and there, but I think time and time again, he puts himself in the right positions. His speed is good, his fitness is good. Just 1 or 2 little things missing. Not sure what they are yet, but maybe a little bit of consistency. But overall, I think Andrea Adamo can be pleased with where he's at in the greater scheme of things in this MXGP title chase.
And I lost the drive on the uphill, and you came really close. And then, yeah. What you finished? Oh, still quite good. I couldn't. Oh, I got off, but I have my clutch like this. Yeah. So I was gonna try to start running, and I just perfect. Because I wasn't. You came down a little bit, and you straight away went down. I was still okay in the bottom, like I wasn't that far up. Because you made a mistake pretty much in the beginning. Yes. So I just went, okay, straight away got up. Okay. Right.
Koonen's woes continued in the qualifying race, obviously not able to finish, just like he had in Fox Hill 1 week earlier. So big question marks now over the rest of his season, certainly the GP here this weekend. Jeffrey Hurlings went and won the race, so now the gap is just 1 point between those two. It was 11 going in, so Lucas Koonen will at least hold the red plate going into race 1 if he decides to line up. But on today's performance, where he wasn't able to finish after a couple of laps, it looks highly unlikely that the Belgian, the championship leader coming into this weekend, is going to feature in the races here on Sunday.
Gets squeezed by the 2 Hondas, 3 Hondas, because all 3 line astern and abreast as we go through that first turn. It looked like Vial again over the Holeshot line. We'll get confirmation on that. Then he does lead on the way up the hill. Hurlings there in second, Adamo third, Hogbo over on the far side, and Roman Amosdijk in there on the number 39.
Good race. I was in P3 after the start, straight away behind Tom and Jeffrey. Then Jeffrey passed Tom, and then once that Jeffrey passed Tom, I felt faster than Tom. I say maybe I need to try to pass straight away, but then I lost a little bit my rhythm, you know. I went behind his rear wheel, but I didn't make the pass straight away, and especially with the 450, it's more difficult when you stay so close to that you don't see where you put your wheels exactly. That's more difficult than a 250 because the reaction of the 450 is much stronger. So I should have, let's say, make a move straight away, and I didn't. So I lost a little bit my rhythm, and then Robin passed me. And then in that point of the motor, I lost a little bit the rhythm because then Tom was a little bit gone for like 5 seconds, something like that. By the end of the moto, I managed to come back on him really close because I got to the finish line only 8/10, but I had a feeling that I started my charge a little bit too late. I should have started a little bit before. Was still a really good race. P4 was really good for me.
He's going to win race 1 here, and Jeffrey Hurlings, victorious in Locket, picks up the 25 points for his win in race 1. Win number 9 now in the season for the Bullet.
At one point you were there, but then when Fabric came, you lost a bit the rhythm.
I need to try when.
It was like too sweet. I think it was more easy to stay a bit stronger there when Fabric passed.
Yes.
Then do more in the end.
Yes.
In the end you did perfect.
Yes.
You did much better.
I should have stayed a little bit more there when Fabric passed. Or also straight away attack when Jeffrey attacked. Then it's a little bit easy, you know?
Yeah.
And then you attack straight away.
Yeah.
Because I feel pretty good the first few laps. But then, like yesterday also in body race, I got a little bit down, and then I recovered again. I need to try to not get lost after 10 minutes.
Yeah, or if you could go with Jeffrey for a while, then you break all the rest. Nobody else can catch.
Yes. Normal temperature.
Ah, yeah.
Hurlings gets around the outside. Siwa leads away. Did he get the Fox Holeshot though? Hurlings had a sneaky look in the first right-hander. Doesn't make it here, but he'll do exactly to his teammate what he did to Geiser a lap ago, and then makes himself very wide as he snakes up the hill.
Actually, you cannot see from the camera because it was a little bit behind, so it was after the waves in the second corner. Jeremy had a little moment, nothing crazy. So basically happened the same thing that happened between me and Kai. Jeffrey got a little bit scared, he braked a little bit, and I hit his rear wheel and I fell. And you cannot see myself from the camera, but you can see that Brent Van Donnick and Kevin Horkmo, they crashed. And they both crashed because of me, because they took my bike and they crashed.
It's going to be Jeffrey Hurlings who goes 1-1 here in Loket, Czech Republic. He wins the MXGP of Czech Republic and he pulls a massive margin clear now at the top of the championship.
Jeffrey Herlings leaves Loket as the championship leader. A perfect weekend for the first time this year. 1-1-1 over the course of the weekend. And of course, he's very quick to sort of acknowledge the situation that Lukas Kühnen is in. Lukas Kühnen not able to ride this weekend because of that ongoing issue. Just goes to show how fickle racing can be and how quick championship situations can turn around. One rider who knows all too well about situations like that is the Bullet himself, losing 2 titles as a result of big leads in the past. We're not saying it's over for Lukas Kühnen, but it's not looking good as we head to Lommel.